Chapter 5. The Narcissist's POV, How I Hooked You, and Why I Left. Written by me, the man you still secretly miss. You gave me everything just for giving you almost. I never had to lie. I let you tell the story for me. You were the narrator, the director, the dreamer. You built the fantasy. I just played my part long enough to enjoy the perks. I didn't trick you. I didn't chase you. You chased yourself toward me. I didn't love you. I loved how you loved me. How you bent yourself into something I never asked for, just to try and be enough for someone who didn't even know how to receive it. Here's how I got you. 1. I gave you contrast. I gave you silence, then sweetness, distance, then affection, neglect, then attention. And you called it depth. You thought I was complicated, but I was just inconsistent, and you were addicted to figuring me out. 2. I mirrored you. You told me about your dreams, your fears, your past. So I became a reflection of everything you wanted.
I liked what you liked, said what you needed to hear, spoke in your language, made you feel seen.
But I wasn't seeing you. I was studying you. 3. I triggered your wound. I made you feel like you had to earn me. Because once I sensed you were an overgiver, I knew you'd overstay. You didn't want love. You wanted to be chosen. And I dangled that possibility like a carrot. You thought you were building a connection. I was just keeping the string taut. You weren't in love with me. You were in love with the version of yourself you thought I validated. Now, let me tell you why I stayed. I stayed because you kept giving. Because your attention made me feel powerful. Because you kept chasing me. And I didn't even have to run that fast. You forgave things I never even apologized for. You explained things I never asked about. You blamed yourself for my silence. I liked that. I liked being worshipped without doing anything divine. I liked having the throne without the crown. And here's why I left. You got too close. You started asking for clarity. You started noticing the gaps. You started wanting something real. And I didn't have that to give you. You stopped letting me ghost without guilt. You stopped shrinking when I got cold. You stopped being easy. You started loving yourself, and that made loving you feel expensive. So I did what I always do. I disappeared without closure and left the door open just enough for you to wonder if I'd ever walk back through it. I didn't say goodbye because I wanted to be remembered as unfinished. I never meant to love you. But I did enjoy the way you filled the silence. I did enjoy the way you lit up when I gave you crumbs. I did enjoy the access to your mind, body, and soul without having to offer my own. It was a one-sided intimacy, and you were too generous to notice. Would I do it again? Maybe, but I don't have to, because I know how to spot women like you. You're the empath, the healer, the ride or die. The one who reads books like this and still texts me at 1:14 a.m. saying, I just wanted to check in. You're addicted to hope, but I want to thank you. You taught me how easy it is to be adored when someone hasn't learned to love themselves yet. Here's my final confession. The moment you started loving me more than you loved your own peace was the moment I knew I could leave whenever I wanted, and you'd still wonder what you did wrong. Now read this like a prayer. He is not coming back, and if he does, he's only returning to finish what he started, the slow erosion of your self-worth. You are not his project. You are not his upgrade. You are not his closure. You are not his redemption arc. Let this chapter be your closure. From the man who never gave it to you. Savage quote recap. You weren't addicted to me. You were addicted to trying to fix what I broke. I wasn't deep. You just needed something to dive into. I left without apologizing because you trained me to know I didn't need to. Your pattern loved me. Your peace would have blocked me. You were never mine. You were just available. Chapter summary. This chapter gives voice to the attractive narcissist who lured the reader in, revealing every step of how he mirrored, manipulated, and monetized her love without emotional investment. The aim is a painful but liberating shift in perception. It was never about her worth. It was always about his need for control.